There's a kind of power that doesn't need volume, a kind of presence that doesn't need explanation, a kind of respect that is earned before you ever open your mouth. And here's the truth most people ignore. People don't respect you because of what you say. They respect you because of what you are. Look around you. In every room you enter, there's always someone who speaks loudly, tries to dominate, tries to show off. And yet, no one really respects them. Then there's the quiet one, the one who listens more than they talk, the one whose energy is stable, calm, unshaken. People feel something around them, even if they can't quite explain it. This video is about becoming that person, not through manipulation, not through pretending, but through Stoic habits that radiate confidence silently. And before we go deeper, if you value becoming stronger, calmer, and more unshakable each day, consider subscribing. Not for me, but for you. This channel exists to help you build a mind the world cannot break. If you're on that path, join us. Now, let's start with the first transformation. People think respect comes from talking, but the Stoics knew the opposite. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Your strength is shown not by your words, but by the stability of your mind." This is why the strongest presence in a room is never the loudest. It's the most centered. Respect begins with one thing many people run away from: stillness. Not the stillness of doing nothing, but the stillness of someone in full control of themselves. Imagine two people facing a problem. The first panics, talks too much, explains everything, complains, defends themselves. The second one breathes, observes, moves slowly, speaks only what is necessary. Who do you respect? It's always the one who isn't ruled by their emotions. People trust calm energy. People lean toward it. People study it. Because deep down, everyone wants to be like that. When you become calm, you become magnetic. Not passive, not weak, magnetic. And here's something important. Calmness doesn't mean silence. It means control. Control of your breath, control of your expression, control of your attention. The Stoics mastered this through a simple rule. Never be the first to react. Let others explode. Let others rush. Let others stumble over their own insecurity. You stay still. You stay deliberate. You stay composed. Reacting slowly is a form of strength. It tells people, this person thinks before they move. This person cannot be provoked. This person is grounded. People respect that instantly. There's another silent force that creates respect. How you carry yourself. Not clothes, not muscles, not fashion, but posture, presence. Posture is silent communication. When you sit with your spine straight, when you walk with your head aligned, when your shoulders are relaxed but open, you're telling the world, I am not hiding. I am not afraid. Stoics practiced this daily. Epictetus taught students to walk as if you have prepared your soul. Not arrogantly, not aggressively, confidently. Here's the truth. People feel your energy before they hear your words. If your posture says insecurity, people treat you insecurely. If your posture says confidence, people respond with respect. You don't need a perfect body, just presence. Move with purpose. Stand like you belong. Walk like you're going somewhere, even when you're not. People notice, people adjust, and people respect. Another silent habit that earns respect instantly:
not needing attention. Everyone today is starving for validation. Look at social media. Look at conversations. Look at the way people dress, behave, speak. Desperate for approval, hungry for likes, begging for reactions. But the Stoic stands apart. They don't chase attention. And the paradox is this: when you stop needing attention, you start getting it. Because detachment is rare, and rare things are respected. When you don't brag, people imagine you're doing more than you are. When you don't explain yourself, people assume your actions speak louder. When you don't try to impress, people want to know why. Detachment creates mystery. Mystery creates respect. But this only works if one thing is true: your actions must be solid. Detachment without discipline is just laziness. But detachment with discipline, that's power. Another silent characteristic that commands respect: consistency. Not perfection, not talent, consistency. When people see someone who shows up every day, who works without complaining, who does what they said they would do, they feel something. It's admiration, it's respect, it's trust. The Stoics taught, be so reliable that others can set their clocks by your actions. You don't need to announce your achievements. You don't need to prove anything. Just show up, daily, relentlessly, quietly. People respect someone who doesn't quit, someone who doesn't wait for motivation, someone who continues even when nobody is watching. Consistency is the loudest silent language in the world. Let's talk about something most people never think about: eye contact. Not staring, not dominance, but presence. When you look someone in the eyes while speaking, calmly, softly, without force, you're communicating strength. You're saying, I am here fully, not afraid, not ashamed, not hiding. Stoic eye contact is not aggressive. It's steady. It's patient. It's controlled. Most people avoid eye contact when they're insecure. Most stare aggressively when they're trying to prove something. You want the middle, a calm, grounded gaze that says, I'm not here to compete. I'm here to exist fully. People respect that. Now, why does all of this work? Because silent strength is rare, and humans naturally respect what is rare. Most people talk too much. You talk less. Rarity. Most people react emotionally. You react deliberately. Rarity. Most people need validation. You move without it. Rarity. Most people lack self-control. You work on yourself daily. Rarity. You don't earn respect by demanding it. You earn it by becoming someone who doesn't need to demand it. People respect groundedness. People respect stability. People respect someone who is not pushed around by their emotions, the world, or their own insecurities. Respect is a byproduct, not a goal. You chase becoming stronger, and the world responds by giving you respect, naturally. If this message is resonating, so far, tap the like button, not as a favor to me, but to push this wisdom to someone who might need it today. And now that you understand the foundation, let's now go deeper into the internal Stoic habits, the mindset training that builds an unshakable presence people feel instantly.
Sometimes the most powerful people in a room are the ones who say the least, not because they're shy, not because they're scared, but because they've mastered something rare. The discipline of presence. Presence isn't loud. It doesn't brag. It doesn't need to fight for attention. It pulls attention without trying, the same way a mountain commands respect without raising its voice to the sky. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "A man's worth is measured by the things he gives his attention to." And the modern version of that is simple. People respect the one who is not controlled by chaos. So let's continue with the Stoic habits that make you silently respected, not through force, not through ego, but through inner mastery. Take a slow breath. This next part changes people. Stoic habit number 1. Control your micro reactions. Respect doesn't come from what you say. It comes from what you don't reveal. When someone insults you, when someone tests you, when someone tries to pull you into drama, your face, your silence, your stillness, these are your weapons. People watch your micro reactions more than your words. One tiny eye roll, one quick frown, one defensive twitch, and you've already handed them your power. But when you stay calm, when your expression doesn't flinch, when you give them the same peace you had 5 seconds ago, that's when the room feels it. That's when respect shifts toward you. Because the one who cannot be provoked controls the one who tries to provoke him. If this message hits you, give this video a like. It helps the channel and it helps this Stoic mindset reach someone who needs it today. Stoic habit number 2. Speak last. In every conversation, every meeting, every argument, the most respected person speaks last. Not because they're silent, but because they're listening. Listening is the most underrated power move in modern life. When you speak last, you speak with more information, more calm, more accuracy, more leverage. People respect the person who waits because waiting shows discipline. It shows that your words are not impulsive, they're intentional. A king doesn't rush to respond, a leader doesn't interrupt, and a Stoic doesn't speak to win, he speaks to reveal truth. Practice this for 1 week and watch how people's tone changes around you. Stoic habit number 3. Master the art of slow movement. There's a reason warriors, monks, and high-status people move slowly. Slow movement signals control. Fast movements signal stress, fear, insecurity. Someone who mushes looks like they're chasing life. Someone who moves with calm looks like life is chasing them. Walk slower. Turn your head slower. Place objects down with intention. Move your hands as if you're aware of every inch of space around you. People subconsciously think, someone who moves like that must feel powerful, because when your mind is quiet, your body reflects it. Try this the next time you walk into a room. Move like you have nowhere to prove and nothing to fear. Respect follows instantly.
Stoic habit number 4. Don't over-explain yourself. You lose power the moment you try to justify yourself. Stoics believed, if your actions are clear, your words don't need to be. When you constantly explain why you did something, why you said something, why you feel something, you send one message: I need you to approve me. But when you speak simply, state what needs to be said, and leave it there, you send a different message. My reasons exist whether you accept them or not. Silence after a statement is stronger than a paragraph of justification. Respect comes from the confidence to let your actions speak for you. Stoic habit number 5. Keep emotional distance, but not emotional coldness. People respect someone who is in control of their emotions, not someone who hides them, and not someone who spills them everywhere. Stoics understood emotion deeply. They just refused to be ruled by it. Emotional distance means you don't take things personally. You don't react to pressure. You don't let others manipulate your feelings. You use reason before impulse. The moment people see that their behavior does not sway you, you become unpredictable.
And unpredictability creates quiet power. You become the calm center in a chaotic world, and that is magnetic. Stoic habit number 6. Hold yourself like someone worth respect. Body language is destiny. Stoics believed character is written on your face, your posture, your movement. So stand like someone who respects themselves. Spine naturally tall, shoulders relaxed, hands calm, gaze steady, breathing slow. Not rigid, not hard, just centered. You're telling the world, I know who I am. I don't need permission. People respect those who are rooted, grounded, unshaken. A person who carries themselves with quiet confidence never has to demand respect. It's given automatically. If this video is bringing you value, hit the like button. It helps the channel grow and helps more people find Stoic strength. Stoic habit number 7. Let your discipline speak louder than your voice. You want respect? Then let your self-control be louder than your opinions. People remember your consistency, your routines, your work ethic, your emotional stability more than anything you say. Wake up early. Keep your word. Train your body. Train your mind. Protect your peace. Discipline is a silent language, and everyone understands it. When you live like this, you don't have to demand respect. You become respect. If you're still here, you're not watching this video by accident. You're here because you're building something rare, a presence people feel, even when you say nothing. If you're ready for more, let me know, and I'll continue instantly. And remember, every quiet step you take towards self-mastery echoes louder than 1,000 words.
You'll notice something interesting about truly respected people. They move slowly. They speak deliberately. They never rush to prove anything. Because when you know your value, you don't audition for anyone. And this is the final level of Stoic respect. A level where people feel your presence before you say a single word. Today, I want to give you the last habits that turn quiet strength into magnetic respect. Not through intimidation, not through ego, but through composure, clarity, and self-command. If you're still here, you're already ahead of 95% of people who talk about change but never finish the lesson. Your discipline is already speaking for you. Let's finish strong. Habit number 8. Master the power of the calm face. Marcus Aurelius said something powerful, not in words, but in behavior. The calmer a man is on the outside, the deeper the discipline inside. People respect the person who doesn't panic, who doesn't flinch, who doesn't crumble when things go sideways. You want magnetic presence? Master your face. Not a fake smile, not a fake toughness, but a face that says, I don't fear this moment. When someone tries to insult you, stay calm. When someone raises their voice, stay calm. When someone wants a reaction, stay calm. Respect is not earned by matching someone's chaos. It's earned by refusing to participate. A calm face is not weakness. It is self-mastery. It shows you aren't controlled by the outside world, and that is extremely rare today. If this resonates, feel free to pause for a moment and breathe. A calm mind is a powerful one. Habit number 9. Move with intention, not noise. Have you ever watched someone who moves with purpose? They don't rush. but they don't drift. Every gesture feels deliberate. This is ancient Stoic training. Epictetus taught that the body must reflect the discipline of the mind. Walk with direction. Sit with structure. Speak with clarity. Act with intention. People may not consciously realize it, but they feel it. And in a world filled with scattered energy, a person who moves with intentional stillness immediately commands respect. Try this. Tomorrow, slow down your movements by 5%. Not sluggish, but just intentional. You will feel different. People will treat you different, because grace is a form of power. Habit number 10. Don't rush to fill silence. Weak people hate silence. They panic and fill it with noise. Strong people use silence like a blade. Here's the truth. The person who can stay silent the longest controls the room. This doesn't mean being awkward. It means being comfortable in the pause. After someone speaks, wait a second. Before you answer, breathe. When things get tense, let the silence settle. The Stoics mastered this, and so can you. Silence forces people to reveal themselves. Silence makes your words more meaningful. Silence shows you're grounded, not reactive. And nothing is more intimidating or more respected than someone whose silence speaks louder than other people's shouting. If this part is hitting you deeply, tap the like button so this message reaches someone who needs it today.
Habit number 11. Keep your standards and never explain them. Seneca taught that a wise person does not lower himself to win approval, nor does he explain why he chooses the higher path. Your standards are your identity. Keep them quietly, protect them ruthlessly, live them consistently. When you leave a toxic environment, don't explain. When you refuse to gossip, don't explain. When you say no to something that drains your soul, don't explain. Explaining invites argument. Silence shows certainty. People respect certainty because certainty is rare. Habit number 12. Only speak when your words have weight. Here's a secret almost no one uses. If you want your silence to be respected, your words must be valuable. Don't talk just to talk. Don't rant. Don't over-explain. Don't tell long stories that go nowhere. Speak less, but when you speak, speak with intention. Marcus Aurelius said, "Let your words be precise and few." Imagine a sword. If you swing it wildly, it's useless. If you swing it with precision, it becomes powerful. Your words are the same. Say what matters. Say what's true. Say what adds value. People respect the person who doesn't waste breath. Habit number 13. Carry yourself like someone who doesn't need validation. When you stop needing applause, approval, or attention, your energy becomes magnetic. The truth is simple. People respect those who don't crave respect. The person who needs to be liked gets ignored. The person who tries too hard gets dismissed. The person who seeks validation gets overlooked. But the person who validates themselves becomes undeniable. Walk like you don't need acceptance. Work like you don't need recognition. Live like you don't need permission. This is the Stoic way, and people will feel it the moment you enter a room. Habit number 14. Move on without announcing it. Here's one of the most respected behaviors on earth. Leaving quietly. Not with drama, not with speeches, not with threats, not with emotional performances. Just distance, just maturity, just peace. When someone mistreats you, disappoints you, or reveals their true nature, don't argue, don't plead, don't teach them a lesson. Just leave. People respect the person who walks away with dignity. At this point, you understand something most people never learn. Respect is not given to the loudest person, not to the most aggressive, not to the most angry, not to the richest, not to the most dramatic. Respect goes to the one who controls himself, the one who knows his value, the one who doesn't chase validation. A Stoic does not demand respect. A Stoic embodies it. And when you embody it, you don't need to ask for it. People simply feel it. You've made it through all 3 parts. That alone shows you're committed to becoming someone stronger, calmer, clearer, and more disciplined than the world around you. If this series helped you, take a moment and subscribe, not for me, but for your own journey toward inner strength and clarity. Leave a comment sharing which habit hit you the deepest. I read every single one. And share this video with someone who needs this piece, someone who's losing themselves trying to earn respect when all they needed was to find their own. Stay grounded, stay unshaken, stay stoic.